On the ground, it's Akers. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
17.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On first down, Akers. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
He was brought down by Jim.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Goff's throw here finds Woods. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run with Akers. And a short gain down to about the 33. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Smith on the tackle.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Vikings 33-yard line.
And the catch made by Hopkins. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run on first down. Akers, and able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Going right back to Akers. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker. Brought
down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Eric Kendricks.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Akers. They try and run. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Now Sam Sloman is on. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder.
20-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. They'll dump this off to Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air again, it's Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
That's
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing, Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Pickup of 2.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Third and goal for Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And Thielman's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Holton Hill, the one there to bring him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st down, Akers. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
6-yard line.
2nd and 14. They'll run this with Akers. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Taken down.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Goff now to throw. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Akers. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They give it off here to the tight end. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. 2 yards on the pick.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll take this one down near the 15. A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So this one comes down to the right foot of Sam Sloman. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So this one comes down to the right foot of Sam Sloman.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know
this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Tonight's final score, Rams.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Down, Rodgers. He's got Lewis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
29-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 21.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Another Packers.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Here's the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And 2.
Listen.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll run on first down. Akers, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
The tackle made.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
The tackle made by Christian Kirksey. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 30-yard line.
On second down now, Akers. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 25.
They're getting ready to go to work now. Prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
We're good. Hey, Kel. Switch.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Flushed out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Jones, the ball
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Troy Reader.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this is incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 37-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Obama.
On first down, Akers. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On second down, Akers.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier. Taken down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is. Here on third.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's good.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Carrier. The tackle made by Kevin King.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
And 5 at the 30-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. Out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
The tackle made by
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
on play action, Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 26-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. They find some open field here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The tackle made by...
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Goff. Airing it out deep for Woods. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, 52 yards. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt the return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On 2nd down, Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet, see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
Going right back to Akers. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Louis.
From the 50, it's gone. And that is incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Results in a
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
That's good.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Jones has it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
49-yard line.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Back now here on EA Sports.
14.
It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Rams take over first.
A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
You got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We go. 76. 76.
Here's Akers. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Brings up second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
On second down now, Akers. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 25. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 22, Goff. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods from Jared Goff. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it first and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Jones, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Throwing is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Jones.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now Rodgers. Caught by Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 42-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
The 41-yard line.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Goff now to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Taken in the end zone. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Second and 20. to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.